We want to thank you for watching this presentation, The 3 M's to Veterans Pension Qualification. Steve Dabbs and Care Funding Solutions are providing this presentation to give you a complete overview of the Veterans Pension with Aid and Attendance Benefit Program. In this presentation, we'll answer the following questions. What are the 3 M's to Veterans Pension Qualification? How much money can you receive? And what's your first step? First, we want to give a special thanks to our veterans for their service. We also want to thank their spouses and the surviving spouses of our veterans for helping to keep the home front safe. The 3 M's to Veterans Pension Qualification are military service, medical needs, and money. Let's review the first M, which is military service. The benefits are for wartime veterans, spouses, and their surviving spouses. If you're a surviving spouse, you must have been married to the veteran at the time of death of the veteran and didn't remarry. The veteran must have served at least 1 day during a period of war, with a total of 90 days of active duty. It is important to note that you didn't have to have been in a war zone to qualify. You could have been guarding the gold at Fort Knox, working in the Pentagon, or taking pictures of generals at luau's in Hawaii. Periods of war include World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and the Gulf War. Lastly, the veteran must have received an honorable discharge. The second M is medical needs. The veteran's spouse or surviving spouse must need the assistance of another individual with at least 2 activities of daily living, or ADLs, to be medically qualified. The need for assistance doesn't need to be service-connected. If you are over the age of 65, medical conditions like Alzheimer's, dementia, a stroke, or Parkinson's can cause the need for the assistance of another individual with activities of daily living, or ADLs. These ADLs include bathing, dressing, toileting, transferring, eating, and walking. Someone who needs help to get out of bed, as well as someone with mental impairment, blindness, or are homebound, would qualify. Noteworthy, someone that is a fall risk may need standby assistance in the shower or help getting up out of bed or a chair. This need would qualify as bathing and transferring. Someone who's cognitively impaired may need reminders to bathe, change their clothes, or to eat. This would meet the medical qualification for bathing, dressing, and eating. Medication management may also qualify as an ADL if the applicant has been diagnosed with cognitive impairment. Therefore, if you reside in an assisted living community, nursing home, or receiving home care, this veteran's benefit may be available to help pay for these expenses. The cost of an independent living community may qualify if the applicant is receiving care for at least 2 activities of daily living by an outside care agency or family member other than a spouse. It's important to understand you must not only have the need for care with at least 2 ADLs, but you must be paying for the needed care in order to be approved. Now, the third M is money. Money includes both income and assets. The VA takes into account the total household income and assets that a couple or individual has to determine if they qualify for financial assistance. The total asset limit that is allowed by the VA is called the Brightline Limit, which is currently $129,093. Note that certain assets are exempt. These are a home, vehicles, personal property, and money set aside for final expenses in a funeral trust. Now, some of you may have spoken with someone at the VA, and they told you your income or assets are too high to qualify. This is because they only asked how much your monthly income is and didn't calculate your net income after deducting your medical expenses. They also didn't mention that there are legitimate ways to reduce your assets so that you can qualify now or in the future for benefits. The net household income must be less than the outgo for care expenses to be eligible for the full benefit. Your income can be reduced by the actual cost of home health care, an assisted living community, or nursing home, plus all out-of-pocket or unreimbursed medical expenses, and Medicare and Medicare supplement premiums are used to arrive at the net income figure. You might like to know that with Medicaid or ALTCS, which is Arizona's Medicaid, the financial qualifications are in some ways more relaxed than that of the VA. In recent years, the VA has made adjusting income as well as assets to be approved more complicated. So, when we assess your case, we also explore if Medicaid, or again ALTCS, is a better option as a payer of care for your situation. Then once you decide which program is best for you, we will help you with planning so your application will be approved for either Veterans Pension, Medicaid or ALTCS, or for both. Note, for many without proper planning, their applications will be denied. With an appropriate plan in place, your application will be approved. How much can you receive? Currently, a single veteran can receive up to $1,911 per month for a married veteran, $2,266 per month, and for a spouse or surviving spouse, $1,228 per month. This money is tax-free and does not affect your Social Security benefits or taxes. It's essential that the person helping you is not only adequately trained on the Veterans Pension Program, but that they are also a VA-accredited claims agent or attorney accredited by the Department of Veterans Affairs, meaning they can legally assist a veteran file a VA claim. Beware that individuals that are not recognized by the Department of Veterans Affairs are bad actors, acting outside of the rules laid out in Title 38. Steve Dabbs is not only VA-accredited claims agent, he is also a certified Medicaid planner, or CMP. Steve has a thorough understanding of how both programs work together, as well as how they conflict. Steve believes that the most important credential he has earned is this: he's an accredited investment fiduciary, and unlike others that may put themselves out as able to help veterans as a fiduciary, he must legally do what is in the best interest of his clients. Period. That's why thousands of veterans and their families have trusted Steve Dabbs for help with both veterans benefits and Medicaid planning, too. Steve Dabbs believes that all servicemen and women who served our country during a period of war, as well as their spouses, have earned this benefit because of their sacrifices. Let him help you determine if you can qualify for these vital benefits and compare the Veterans Pension Benefit Program with Medicaid. For more information on Veterans Pension, as well as Medicaid or Arizona's ALTCS program, call Steve Dabbs today at 855-VA-PENSION. That is 855-827-3674.